Hello everyone, we're doing a what I eat in a day. So for breakfast, I made a smoothie, very, basic of me. And so I did some frozen bananas, some strawberries. I'm using the dymatize vanilla plant protein powder, scoop some of that in. And then I added my Ripple non-dairy milk. I had apple butter in the fridge, so I was like, I'm going to put some in there. And then I just brought this over and blended it up. So you can see it's a little bit thin. So what you have to do is add a few ice cubes in, and this will thicken it up so well. So I put in like 3, and then I blended it back up, and look at the consistency difference. You have to add ice cubes in. So then I transferred it into a little bowl. Honestly, if I wasn't filming, I just eat it straight out of the blender, but I wanted to make it pretty for you guys. I swirled some of that apple butter right on top, and then I also added some Catalina Crunch. Love this cereal. It's the chocolate peanut butter one, but all the flavors are good. And there's my beautiful breakfast. Lots of plant protein in there. And of course, I had a cup of tea, and that was breakfast. Nice and easy. For lunch, I was feeling also like doing something easy. I guess it was an easy day of eats so far. So I have 2 pieces of the 647 potato bread, and I'm spreading some hummus. I found these Kraft collaboration with Not Co, vegan, not cheese, American slices, whatever. So I'm putting one of those down. Then I'm going to use my Mia plant-based prosciutto. I love this. It's like lupini bean based. It's really awesome. So I'm going to layer those up. Then just to get some greens in, I'm adding some microgreens on top. Plus they make everything look so fancy. And then I just cut it on a diagonal, because you must cut your sandwiches on a diagonal. And that's the cross section. Beautiful. And then I always like to have some veggies on the side. So I have some bell pepper that I cut up and some cucumbers, probably my top 2 favorite veggies. And I'm also going to have some lesser evil popcorn, the Himalayan Gold. So good. My favorite. And then we have to have a poppy. I love my poppies. So I'm having a poppy with lunch. And there we go. Look at that. This is like my favorite lunch. This is my go-to lunch. This is what I would eat pretty much every single day of my life. Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you guys very late in the day in this video. It is 4:30. Been a whirlwind of a day. I've been just doing a lot of stuff. I just wanted to come on and chat real quick. So obviously you guys maybe have noticed that the weight loss vlog stopped, and that wasn't intentional. So what happened was I was going away. We were going to visit my brother for parents weekend, which was so much fun. And I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get, like, I wanted him to attend my family. I knew I was gonna be able to get like something out for you guys then. Then I came back, and this is like what always happens, and I'm so thankful for my job. Please don't like take it as I'm saying either way, but it's just kind of like when it rains and pours, like it'll be quiet for a while, and then like a couple of brands will finally be like, okay, like we figured it out, like we're ready to work with you. And then it's like, oh my goodness, now I have all this work to do and all this stuff to get done. And unfortunately, this channel is just a little bit lower on my priority list right now, even though my goal in 2024 is to grow it more, because this channel is something that I feel super passionate about, and I'm really happy that it helps you guys, and I'm really happy that about the conversations we have in the comments and the conversations we have in my DMs in regard to these videos. So this channel is important to me. Like, please don't think it's not. It's just that this channel doesn't always get to take priority if I have a deadline or if I like have a planfully based video, because like this channel's not monetized, which I do hope I can get this one monetized in 2024 as well, because that would be really lovely. So yeah, like if you ever see ads on this, it's not a monetized channel yet. YouTube can just do that. They can run ads on your videos and not pay you, which kind of sucks. So yeah, all that to say, I've dropped the ball. I know I've dropped the ball. I didn't mean to drop the ball. I can't promise you that like weight loss vlogs are coming back right in this moment, because first of all, I haven't lost any weight. I'm teetering around those same 5 pounds that I've been teetering around for the last 2 months, or not 2 months, but for the last since May, and it's end of October. For the last few months, I'm in that same 5 pound range. I can't break it. Like if I was like, so basically like for like a year and a half, I maintained, like, let's just say I maintained my weight at like 1 pound, right? And then like all of a sudden I went up to 2 pounds, and it's like I cannot get back down to 1 pound. Do you know what I mean? Like I just like, I don't know, I can't break it right now. Maybe my body's really happy where it's at. And it's weird, some days I wake up and I'm like, I don't feel like I look different. Like I don't feel like, oh, I look like I'm up like the 7-8 pounds that I'm up. And some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I look so different. What the heck is going on? So it's like, your mind plays tricks on you, everything like that. So it's a very interesting thing, but I'm always happy to do the what I eat in a days. I love doing the what I eat in a days. I post them more on TikTok sometimes, just because it's super easy. If you've never checked out my planfully based TikTok, I will post them on there, and I just kind of like show you guys what I ate and like little plates and stuff like that. TikToks are like way easier to put out than full blown out YouTube videos. And that was another thing, because I was gonna say I'm stupid, but let's rephrase that, let's reframe it, and let's just say I'm overzealous. And I put way too much on my plate.
I wanted to do 10 recipes in October and like September and October for Plantfully Based, on top of like any sort of client work that I have, on top of any sponsorships that I'm doing. And then I thought I was gonna put out a vlog every week on here. And I also have all this going on while something very exciting is going on in my personal life that you guys are gonna find out about really soon. That is like a big change and adjustment in my life. But I was like, Francesca, how many things were you going to put on your plate? Like realistically, how many things were you going to try to put on your back before you burned yourself out? Which like, I feel very burnt out. That's the update. It's not an excuse. It's an update. I will still put out videos, of course, on this channel, but like right now in the next 2-ish months, they won't be as frequent as like once a week as like I'd like them to be, but that's just what it is. Dinner will be in a little bit. So yeah, we had breakfast and lunch together. Something I didn't show you guys was that I had these like pumpkin cheesecake brownies that I made for a client, and I did have like a piece of it, so I put that in there. But the brownies were pretty indulgent. They were delicious. This is why like brownies kill me, because it's like they're so good, and you're like, oh, I just took a few little bites, and I like calculated it out, and it's like close to 200 calories. So that was like annoying, but it is what it is.
For dinner, I made this like spicy zucchini bisque. It is so good. So I cut up my carrots, some zucchini, we have some onions, we have garlic, and we have celery. And for the full like recipe, just check the description box. I'll have all the macros and everything. So you just saute it in a little oil with some red chili flakes and salt, just until it gets, nice and sauteed up. Everything gets fragrant. Now, what makes this creamy and high protein is that we're using tofu. I'm using the fava bean tofu today and some extra firm tofu because I just had them both on hand. Once the veggies are nice and sauteed up, you're going to add in some water. You're going to add in some non-dairy milk, and then you're going to add in your tofu. This soup is so easy. And then you just add in a little bit of better than bouillon as well, or you could do veggie broth instead of the water, whatever you want to do. And then just let this cook up for like 30 minutes until it looks something like this. Blend it all up with your immersion blender until it's nice and creamy and smooth. And this is so good. I enjoyed it with some homemade bread, and it is absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.